Thokchom Thoitoiba and Oinam Thoitoi, two youths abducted by suspected Kuki militants, released early this morning. Eleven under trial Kuki prisoners handed over to Saparmena police station during early hours today. Mob storms police station in Ukhrul town during violent clash between two villages in Ukhrul, various arms looted. Chief Minister N. Biren announces ex gratia payments for the families of those who lost their lives in Ukhrul village clash. And lining Thos Sanamahi Temple Board along with various religious organizations celebrate Mera Chauril Hauba. Hello and welcome. You're watching ISCOM English News and I'm Ruby Unkai with you. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Thokchom Thoitoiba and Oinam Thoitoi, two youths abducted by suspected Kuki militants on September 27, were released early this morning. The duo was handed over to Kangpopi SP at Gamki 5 checkpost in Kangpopi district around 5 a.m. Speaking during the handing over, spokesperson of Committee on Tribal Unity Kotu, Kaimin Sidlo, said the two youths were handed over to the police as assured to the stakeholders earlier. However, he did not mention the group who abducted them in the first place. The only clue he gave was that the two youths were under the detention of village volunteers. During a brief conversation with Kaimin Sidlo just before they were handed over to the SP, Thoitoi and Thoitoiba said that they were treated well by those whom they referred to as brothers, who detained them and had no harm to them while they were being held as hostages. The duo further called for peace and coexistence as they were handed over to the SP. It is worth mentioning that both youths had been missing for nearly a week. According to sources, negotiations were held between various community leaders and authorities which may have led to their safe return. Details regarding their health and the circumstances of their abduction are yet to be disclosed by officials.
Okay, now nedi thamning bo phum leiba adi matang da chama nei ka okay
luna sana manau to manau gumna pen da bari am ka sula jate akhona lambi de soi na adi bo de soi na sangu bani na kona soi ri sana to khangjai adu bu ya bari na ya na sina manau luna sana to ni ju manau ko thamu ya no pin na hanya le ta ya ma ju thaga sa yam corona la kana hari ba dum
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯌꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯥꯎꯟꯗꯤꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯎꯕ ꯐꯪꯒꯅꯤ ꯈꯟꯕꯗ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ
ꯍꯣꯏ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯏꯅꯣꯁꯦꯟꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯅ ꯂꯨꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯠꯅ ꯆꯩꯅꯔꯒ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯅ ꯑꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯀꯔꯤꯝ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ
ꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯅꯥꯎ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯆꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯨꯀꯤ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯕꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯅꯥꯎꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯨꯅ ꯆꯥꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯄꯗꯁꯨ ꯁꯣꯏꯗ ꯉꯥꯝꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯏꯌꯥꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯑꯌꯦꯛ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯅ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯄꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯋꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯡꯉꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯜꯂꯅꯤ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯅꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗꯣ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯌꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯣ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯆꯅꯤ.
Chief Minister N. Biren Singh confirmed the release of two abducted youths in a post post on the micro-blogging site X, stating the two young men abducted in Kangpokpi have been safely brought back to the custody of Manipur police. The Chief Minister appreciated everyone from both the state and central government who worked tirelessly to ensure their safe return. Meanwhile, 11 Kuki under trial prisoners were handed over to the Sapamaina police station during the early hours today. Sources indicate that the prisoners had been set for release on bail a month ago but were unable to leave due to insufficient escort arrangements. The prisoners were released from Manipur Central Jail Sajiwa following the escort requisition approved last night. The family of Dr. Mark T. Haukip has released a press statement clarifying their stance regarding recent rumors surrounding his judicial custody and the alleged proposal for an exchange involving detained Meitei individuals who have been released now. In a statement issued yesterday, the family emphasized their lack of knowledge about any proposed exchange and reiterated that Dr. Haukip's case is currently sub judice, calling for all actions to be pursued through legal channels. The statement read, and I am quoting, "We fervently appeal to all the people and communities of the state not to sensationalize the situation and add to a mental agony, but rather uphold and trust the rule of law." The family expressed their commitment to justice and non-violence resolutions, highlighting the importance of maintaining peace within society as enshrined in the Indian Constitution. A mob stormed a police station in Manipur's Ukhrul town and looted arms during a clash between two groups. 3 persons were killed and 20 others injured in a gunfight that broke out between two groups yesterday over a cleaning a disputed land in the town as part of Swasta Abhiyan. The police station was attacked when the violence was going on. Prohibitory orders were imposed and mobile internet services were suspended in the town after the clash between two groups of the Naga community. An official said after violence broke out in Ukhrul town, a mob comprising mostly of youth stormed the police station located at Wino Bazaar and escaped with government weapons. The number and types of weapons looted cannot be immediately confirmed as an investigation is ongoing. Unofficial sources, however, claim that the looted weapons included AK-47 and INSAS rifles. Looting of arms was reported from various police stations in the ethnic strife-torn northeastern state earlier, but in all those cases, the areas concerned were dominated by either Meiteis or Kukis, the two warring communities. This is the first time a police station was stormed in a Naga majority area. According to a recent report, the death toll of Ukhrul village clash rose to 4 this morning. Notably, 3 persons, including a 6 Manipur Rifles personnel, died due to bullet injuries during an exchange of fire following a violent clash between the villages of Hunpun and Hungpung over the escalation of an HO land dispute. The 4th person who succumbed this morning has been identified as YR Pamzeyo of Hungpung village. He died at JNIMS hospital around 8:30. Following the violence in Ukhrul district that resulted in deaths of 3 individuals, including 1 Manipur Rifle Jawan, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has announced ex gratia payments of the families of the deceased. Expressing deep sorrow over the incident, the Chief Minister conveyed his condolences to the bereaved families and said that the government will provide immediate financial assistance to support the injured and their loved ones. He said the entire state stands united in grief during this tragic time. In response to the situation, the district administration, local police and security forces mobilized swiftly to restore order in the region. Singh highlighted that local MLAs were actively involved in assisting the injured and their families, ensuring they received the necessary support. The state government announced immediate financial assistance for the affected families in line with existing government schemes. Disbursement of funds commenced promptly with a commitment to complete the process by tomorrow. Injured individuals are being provided with comprehensive medical care in both Imphal and Ukhrul. The Chief Minister urged the support of all stakeholders, including the public and civil society organizations, in fostering peace and preventing further violence. He reassured citizens of the government's commitment to addressing issues through dialogue, emphasizing that those responsible for inciting violence will face consequences. Lainingtho Sanamahi Temple Board, along with various religious organizations, today celebrated the Mera Chaurel Hauba, a religious festival of Manipur dedicated to Lainingtho Sanamahi and Laimaril Sidabi. The festival is celebrated on the first day of the month of Mera according to Meitei calendar. It marks the theme of solidarity and fraternity of the ethnic groups of the region. Devotees offered fruits, vegetables, rice and especially lights and incenses at the temple located at Kangla and the Sanamahi temple in Imphal. Sacred water from the Nungzeng Pukri at Kangla is also collected and offered to the deities at the temple.
Ngasi meragi nongma panba sagonja numit adugunaba amna yaifraba korung numit amani namilasu mera chaurel hoba amadi mera mentuba haina su khangni laigi puthang pathangdagi horduna ngasi si lainithok sana mahina adugunaba daung palasi semle male masi semle raganda haipale pan punama dabung miyoibana mathau ta punama semla matungda dabung mi semle harakanda mahangna sengiba polamsing ado karamna leiribage hinglibage dabung miyoibana kariwali thanga singina kariwali Lupangin Kariwali Haduna, Lengtorle Hirakanda, Adugulamba, Pongula member, Dugumba Sabalam Topanimil Ani, Namilachida, Tabung Mu Kudimuna, Mangonda, Nijaduna, Tunijari Harakanda, Tabangi English Malem Punam Asi Santi, or in the English language Damakta, Adulava, Kongchan Lapanamil Amani.
The Superintendent of Police in Tamenlong, along with personnel from Tamil Police, have successfully destroyed poppy cultivation in the Kadi 4 and Kwelong areas. The operation was part of ongoing efforts to combat illegal poppy plantations in the region. Chief Minister An Biren took to his X-handle to express his appreciation for the efforts made by the police. He stated that, and I'm quoting, "Appreciate your efforts in eradicating the illegal plantation of poppy and drugs businesses from our Manipur state. We will not rest until this poppy plantation and the drug menace are completely eradicated from Manipur." The government has been actively working towards eliminating drug-related issues in the state, focusing on destroying illegal plantation and curbing the drug trade. These actions are expected to contribute significantly to reducing the influence of drugs in Manipur. Earlier in the month of September, Singh had informed that drug worth 60,000 crore rupees has been seized and 18 hectares poppy cultivation has been destroyed in Manipur amid the ongoing crisis. The operation was part of the state's ongoing efforts to combat drug trafficking and illegal poppy plant cultivation. A Tata truck loaded with aluminium and steel pots heading towards Imphal caught fire near Kambiroon village along National Highway 37 under Nungba subdivision in Tamenlong district. The fire started when the truck came into contact with a live exposed wire which ignited the cargo on top of the vehicle. Fortunately, the driver managed to escape without injury. The fire damaged the upper section of the truck, but no major casualties were reported. Police and CRPF personnel promptly arrived at the scene to manage the situation and launch an investigation into the cause of the accident. Authorities are examining how the exposed electrical wire contributed to the fire, and further inquiries are ongoing. Security forces conducted extensive search operation and area domination in the vulnerable fringe areas of both hill and valley districts in Manipur. Security forces seized one locally made improvised mortar along with 3 additional improvised mortars and 8 rounds of pumpy ammunition from Kausabung and its adjoining area in Churachampur district. On receipt of an official invitation for tripartite talk on the issue of district rollback amongst the Government of India, Government of Manipur and the United Naga Council on October 11, 2024 at New Delhi and at the request of the representatives of the MHA, Government of India and Security Advisor noticed the proposed 48 hours total ban in Naga areas effective from midnight tonight has been temporarily suspended. While acknowledging the unflinching support and cooperation from the constituent units, subordinate bodies, various Naga frontal organizations and the Naga populace in general are requested to remain steadfast and be prepared for any course of action until their demand is met. The Old Naga Traders Association Manipur Antam has raised a serious alarm about the growing issue of illegal tax collection and harassment faced by businesses and transporters, particularly truckers traveling along the Kangpopi to Imphal route. According to Antam, these unlawful practices such as unauthorized fees at checkpoints and demands for donations are causing immense hardship to the trading community and undermining the smooth supply of essential goods to the valley region. The Committee of Tribal Unity Kotu has been named as the key player in this ongoing issue. Despite repeated complaints, the state government has yet to take effective action to curb these activities. As a result, Antam has warned that if no resolution is found, they will be forced to initiate an indefinite economic blockade on Senapati to Imphal Road along National Highway 2 starting from midnight on October 8, 2024. A 55-year-old doctor was shot dead at a private nursing home in Delhi's Jadpur last night, less than 2 months after the rape murder of a 31-year-old doctor in Kolkata's R.G. Kar Medical College and Hospital. According to the staff at Nima Hospital, 2 teenagers reached the hospital late at night. One of them asked for a change of dressing for his injured toe. The night before, the teenager was treated at the hospital. After the dressing was done, the teenagers said they wanted a prescription and went to the cabin of Dr. Javed Akhtar, a practitioner of Unani medicine. Minutes later, nursing staff Gajala Praveen and Mohammed Kamil heard a gunshot. They rushed to the doctor's cabin and found him bleeding from his head. The hospital staff has told police that the suspect could be about 16 or 17 years old. Police have said it appears to be a case of targeted killing and the assailant's visit to the previous night could have been a receipt. Police are now scanning the footage of CCTV cameras inside the hospital to identify the suspects. The incident comes less than 2 months after the Kolkata horror in which a doctor on night shift was raped and murdered at the state-run hospital. The Kolkata incident sparked nationwide protests by doctors demanding the safety of healthcare staff on duty. In the aftermath of the Kolkata rape, murder and the doctors' protest, the Supreme Court has set up a national task force to recommend steps to ensure doctors' safety on duty. The Delhi hospital shooting, meanwhile, has given the ruling party, Army Party, fresh ammunition to target the centre and Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena over the law and order situation in the national capital. Delhi police reports to the centre and not the Delhi government. Various cases of fraud in bank transaction, cheating through fake documents, and other financial scams have been discovered in recent years. However, a recent incident in Chhattisgarh stands out as one of the most audacious schemes ever recorded. Like a plot straight out of a movie, criminals meticulously planned and executed a massive banking fraud, creating a fake bank of the State Bank of India, SBI. The scam involved illegal appointments, fake training sessions, and elaborate setups to deceive both unemployed individuals and local villagers. Around 250 kilometers from the state capital Raipur, in a quiet village named Chapora in the Sakti district, 6 unsuspecting individuals were recruited for what they believe were legitimate jobs at the country's largest bank, SBI. The branch, which opened just 10 days ago, featured all the elements of a real bank: new furniture, professional papers, and functioning bank counters. The villagers, unaware of the ongoing scam, began visiting the bank to open accounts and conduct transactions. The newly hired employees were also thrilled to secure jobs at the reputed bank. Everything appeared normal until top police and SBI officials showed up for an interrogation at the bank on September 27 after the manager of the nearby Dabra branch raised suspicions. It was discovered that the branch in Chapora was a fraud and appointments handed out were fake. Senior police official Rajesh Patel said investigation confirmed that the bank was fake and several employees have been appointed with counterfeit documents. He said that they have so far identified 4 persons involved in the scam, including Rekha Sahu, Mandir Das, and Pankaj, who posed as the manager of the fake SBI branch. Meghalaya police apprehended 17 Bangladeshi nationals in the West Garo Hills district, heightening concerns about illegal border crossing in the region. The arrest took place as the group was reportedly traveling from Halli Deganj to Pulbari. Law enforcement authorities intercepted them during routine checks, underscoring their commitment to curbing cross-border activities. This incident comes just 2 days after a similar operation in Assam's South Salmara Mankachar district, where 12 Bangladeshi nationals were detained in Hatsingi Mari. The continued vigilance by both state forces highlights the ongoing efforts to tackle illegal migration along the India-Bangladesh border. Authorities have reaffirmed their commitment to monitor and address such breaches, focusing on enhanced border security to ensure territorial integrity. Now the headlines once again. Thokchom Toitoiba and Oinam Toitoi, 2 youths abducted by suspected cookie militants, released early this morning. Eleven under trial cookie prisoners handed over to Sapamaina police station during early hours today. Mob storms police station in Ukhrul town during violent clash between 2 villages in Ukhrul, various arms looted. Chief Minister N. Biren announces ex gratia payments for the families of those who lost their lives in Ukhrul village clash. And lining Hosana Mahi Temple Board along with various religious organizations celebrate Mera Chaurel Hoba. That is all the news we have at the moment. Thank you for watching ISCOM English News. Have a good night.